स्ट्रिंग ऑफ पर्ल्स हाईली एक्सपेक्टेड टॉपिक है, ये आपसे लेक्चरेट में एज वेल एज इंटरव्यू में भी पूछा जाता है. सो इस वीडियो में लेक्चरेट डिलीवर किया है इस टॉपिक में रवि ने, हु इज़ प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर हिज अपकमिंग CDS OTA एंट्री. सो मस्ट वॉच टिल द एंड. जय हिंद.
Good afternoon friends, my name is Ravi Singh and I am going to speak on the topic string of pearls. So friends, once our first Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, he said that it is the habit of every aggressor country to behave as if it is acting in a defensive manner. Yes friends, we are talking about China here, our aggressive neighbor. And friends, whenever we talk about the Indo-China relationship, there is a theory which always comes into light. It is called the string of pearls. And so before we go further, let's understand the basic concept of string of pearls. So friends, it is the strategy under which China is acquiring and deploying several military and commercial ports around India, and the basic aim behind acquiring these ports is to protect its trade interests, because a major chunk of Chinese trade, it passes through the Indian Ocean and several choke points like the Malacca Strait, like the Strait of Hormuz, like the Lombok Strait. And according to many experts, the string of pearls, along with other Chinese initiatives like the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, they pose a threat to India's security, because these initiatives are going to encircle India completely and they will pose a threat to India's power projection, India's trade and India's integrity in the region. And since we are talking about the implication of string of pearls on India, let's talk about a few. Well, the first one is that the threat to India's maritime security. Well, we all know that in the past few decades, China has been aggressively increasing its navy's firepower with the help of submarines, destroyers and ships, and it has also increased its presence in the Indian Ocean. The second one is that to counter China, India will have to divert its resources towards defense and security, which will make it difficult for the Indian economy to perform at its full potential. The third one is that for a long time, India has had a monopoly in the Indian Ocean, but now due to increasing presence of China, India will have to compete with China to use the resources of the Indian Ocean. And since we are talking about string of pearls here, let's discuss a few ports which are acquired by China around India. The first one is Kya Kyo Pyung port in Myanmar. The second one is the Chittagong port in Bangladesh. The third one is the Hambantota port in Sri Lanka. Then the Marao atolls, which is going to be a military base according to many experts for China. And the fourth one is the Gwadar port, of course, in Pakistan. And friends, since we have understood the basic concept of string of pearls, so now let's understand the initiatives taken by the India to counter China. Well, the first one is that in the past few years, India has been increasingly investing in the state-of-the-art technologies to counter China and put a surveillance on the movement of the Chinese submarines and ships in the Indian Ocean. And these technologies include the satellites, the radars, and also the planes like the PI-8 Poseidon, which is also called the submarine hunter. Well, also India has started increasing the focus on the economies of the countries of the Southeast Asia region. And also it has entered defense agreement with several countries like the Vietnam, like the Philippines and Thailand. And also India has increased its participation in the groups like Quad, where it is taking initiatives like the launch of a satellite, which will be primarily for the use of the surveillance on the fishing boats of the China. The fourth one is that India has also started investing in the neighboring countries to counter China's investments in the region. And also India has started acquiring ports like the Sitwe port in Bangladesh, the Colombo port in the Sri Lanka with the help of Japan. And also it has started deploying the coastal radars on the coast of Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and also in countries like Maldives. And according to many experts, friends, India can never believe or trust China, because it sees India as a competition and a threat to its path of becoming a superpower in the region. And also, currently India is in a transition phase where it is on the way to become an economic superpower, and for that India needs peace for a long time, and that peace can only be acquired with the help of strength. So India needs to work hard and gather resources and become powerful in almost all regions to counter China. Thank you.